Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gardening Goodness. I am that lady, Miss Nicole. I'm going to take you on a brief gardening video, show you my update and my progress for my spring-summer garden. So the ladies on the porch still looking good. My little lavender is doing good. So I've been keeping everything on the up and up. So the ladies on the porch are looking good. Let's see what we're doing. So the first thing I did was all my miniature peppers are gone. I took them out the container. I gave some of them away yesterday. And the other ones I planted out in the yard. Collard greens look like they're trying to grow back. The skull cap, I think this is skull cap right here. Looks like it's doing good. I pulled out that wilted lettuce that was to the bottom, so we got some nice looking lettuce growing. We got these watermelon. I'm gonna have to get them out of here soon because they're gonna be struggling. They don't like this type of soil, so you got one that's struggling right now. I'm gonna move them today. I was trying to give this one here. It's a little watermelon seed right there. Trying to give that one time to get bigger so I could do them all at one time, but I may have to move them. And then all those are okra. They're doing pretty good. Watermelon. There's a couple of watermelon down there. That's a watermelon right there. And then that's a watermelon right there. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but we're gonna figure it out. They're doing pretty good. I still got some in the greenhouse. I'm gonna show you in a minute. They're trying to do a little something. Still trying to hang in there. All right, so I still ain't kept my hand tied up these tomatoes, but they all right. They don't have any tomatoes on them yet, so they still building up. You know. I took and came out here yesterday and gave everybody some Epsom salt. These peppers got some Epsom salt to build them up. I'm gonna give them probably some more blood and bone meal later on this week or something. These are the small peppers that I moved. I moved them yesterday. One of the tomatoes, the buckets was didn't have enough holes in it, so I started noticing it was looking real bad. So the roots had got compromised because there's too much water in the bucket. It didn't have enough drainage, so when all that rain we got, it just filled up with water. So I just took that one down. I put the bucket on the porch and put something else in it. You know, that's why we have extra, so when things happen, got dirt all over it. That's why we do extra, so when things happen, you know, we prepared. These onions are definitely trying to bounce back, which I'm very happy about. Even if I don't do that, but get some more green tops off them. Good. I'm good with that. This tomato still wilding. Just tomato and some flower down there, a couple of flowers. And some collard greens. The collard greens is on the other side. You can't hardly see them. There they go. Looking real nice. Right? And everything got little buds on it, like it's ready to start Everything look like it's ready to start sprouting. So we should be getting some peppers and tomatoes like real soon. Well, some of the plants already got little baby tomatoes on it already. So let's take a peek at the Swiss chard. It's doing this thing. I'm gonna come out here and trim it and fix it up today. Probably can take this off because the temperatures ain't too bad. There we go. Swiss chard in a bucket. And I got this okra still hanging in there. Still trying. One of them got the gates to lean, but we gonna see how that go. I gotta find the right spot right here for my okra. But I think that ground bed I did out there would be good. You see what I did? I was aggressively pruning these the squash back. So you see I got one big one right there. And cutting this one back made these ones here shrivel up. You take these off, which is fine. But they starting to, this one looks like this one. That's not gonna do anything. I'll take that one off too. Don't be afraid to take them things off. If they not doing anything, they're not productive. See that? Look how fat that got. No, and I just take those back here and I bury them. We'll bury them for next year. See that? Now this one here is doing the same thing. See that? All those squash back up in there. Look at that. Now I'm just gonna come back and pull them all off because it's just doing the most. It'll start just producing, but they won't mature. So to get them mature, I'm gonna cut them back again. We got some cantaloupe developing right there. And then this bad boy right here. Trying to do his thing. But he got snails on him. There's snails on my damn squash. Get off that. Look at that. I need to take and knock them damn slugs off it. Let's see. I'll take one of these. See that? What you doing on that? This eyes got to get cut off. Uh-oh. I done broke it. Well, shit is big enough. And if I don't move it, I'm going to have to share it. But look at that. It's a slug trying to get on it. So we can take that off. Bam. And I'm just going to lay it right here and let it finish. Let it ripen. Because it ain't ripe right now. So we'll just leave it out here. I had to save it from them snails. If not, they've been there, ate the damn thing up. Ate a hole on through it. So I got one more hanging on right there. And I think I'm going to put it into that. Because I told you we don't really do butternut squash. That's why I'm glad only one survived. So the watermelon looking pretty good. I got a watermelon out here. I'm hiding it. Right there. Right there. Looking good. You know? And there's a few more little small ones hitting all throughout. Which I'm happy because like I said last year we didn't get none. I was catching it, but this year I did pretty good. You know? And I put some more baby ones. I put 3 more out here today. I did same thing with this big ass cucumber plant. I'm sorry. This cucumber plant is a total of 3 to 6 plants you see right now growing. 2 of actually only 4 of them is really big. So that's 4 plants collectively. You see that now. I got 2 down there that's pretty small, and I just put 4 more down there. So as these ones die off, those will be growing up to take their place. I took all my tomatoes out the greenhouse. I put them down on the pallet. I still got space right there. But both of these lines over there and right here, all those got tomatoes, yellow tomatoes like that. I trimmed this big boy back because he was just doing the most. Or she was doing the most. So I trimmed her back last night to get some of these, clear out the bottoms. Noticed I cut some of the leaves off the eggplants too, just big leaves. So hopefully they're gonna stop producing leaves and start producing me some fruit. So I just cut them back. This was looking pretty bad yesterday, so I harvested and moved all those that kale. The sun was just beating it up too bad. It's too much heat back here, and too much sun back here in the daytime, in the summertime. It's too much heat for the kale, and the collard greens took a whooping too. So I went ahead and cleared them out. I moved my peppers around so that they can go ahead and start doing their thing. The last thing I did last night was spray everybody down with some pest control because they was doing the most. You see they're eating on my plants. But what I did was I sprayed them real good, separated them. I give them some Epsom salt, a little bit of some Epsom salt and some water. Watered them real deep and good. So they're pretty much good for right now. That sun gonna come up, and it's coming. It ain't hit back here yet, so it's still pretty cool back here. I'm gonna come back later and check and see what's going on back here in the back. And then, last but not least, let's see what we got going on in this greenhouse. All right, so the greenhouse about the same. I pulled some of them tomatoes. The tomatoes I took out that was up there on the table. That's all that I got left of those. These still ain't did nothing. I put some more herbs out. They ain't did nothing too much. And seeds was just totally duds, and nothing grew out of that pack I bought. I got these carrots, trying to do something, but I'm gonna leave them here until they get a little bit bigger. 2 basil popped up from that pack that I put out there, and just the rest of these greens. I found 2 rogue tomato plants. Everything's still coming along, no complaints. Except for, like I say, once I figure out the combination for these, for the combination for my okra, I'll be good to go. Anyway, guys, I'm still working on that bed right there. I've been building it up with grass. Probably next year I'll probably plant in it, but I don't think I'm gonna do too much with it this year. So that is it. Tune in next time. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Send me a message, leave a comment, and talk to you later.